pros and cons of going highest and best. And I guess this can be on anything, right? It can be on like apartment buildings, because I feel like everything we've put offers on has been highest and best, or on houses, right? Like the flip we just did. So the pros is it creates urgency, right? So people usually act and make an offer, and they're forced to make a decision a lot quicker, right? So for example, that house, it went on the market on Sunday. Highest and best was due by Tuesday at 4 p.m., right? This Tuesday at 4 p.m. So people had essentially 2.5 days to figure out if they wanted it and put in their best offer, right? So what that leads to is more people making offers above asking, maybe sometimes, and also you can get a decision done as soon as possible, right? And highest and best, a lot of people, you can do highest and best on like a house that's flipped that's really nice that a lot of people want to move into and live in, or people do highest and best on like a house that's a shithole and for everyone to put in their highest and best offer for that place, right? So those are kind of the two scenarios, but it happens in all over the place mostly nowadays, right? So some of the cons, some buyers may be scared away and discouraged, right? Maybe even some agents because they don't want to even put in an offer because they're lazy. Even though, sometimes a buyer would be like, well, my budget's only for this house, let's say it's like 215 and their budget's 215. So they're like, well, we're not even going to, you know, put in an offer at 215 because we already know that people are going to come in above asking. But the con to that is maybe that guy at 215 was the best qualified, right? So that is a downside, right? A lot of people get discouraged by it. The other downside is that due to the real short time frame, you usually don't, not everyone can get in there and look at it, right? Like, I think today I got, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 texts from people like, hey, we really love the house, but we want to walk through it. Are you still accepting offers tomorrow, right? And obviously that's not fair to everyone else that kind of played the game from Sunday to Tuesday, right? So obviously we can't do that, but we make a decision, when we say we're going to make a decision. So that is the downside because, who knows, maybe you wait like a week or two and someone sees the house and they really love it, and they offer even more, right? But, right, you never know. So that is like one of the cons that, it's hard to, right, because obviously if a person's looking in that area and they have a good agent, that agent should have seen that house like as soon as it popped up and, saw it. But, that's one of the cons. But those are some of the pros, some of the cons. I think in this market where it's a very high demand for homes and very low supply, you can't go wrong with doing highest and best, right? I feel like all of our houses, like average days on market, has been like a day, maybe two, right? And that's just kind of like how the market is. So I would say if you have a nice house that you're looking to sell, to go highest and best. And same thing with apartment buildings. As soon as an apartment building goes up and it's like priced accordingly, and the broker's like, hey, highest and best due by this, you throw in your highest and best, and right, then you see who wins, right? But that's a little bit more complicated than the house stuff. Maybe we'll get into that another day. But anyway, hope this video helped, and I hope you have a great night.